We have grown in arrogance and selfishness, and we have believed that the power that we wielded over the people belonged to us, ourselves, and did not recognize that it was God who gave it to us temporarily. So God has made us know that power belongs to the people. And calm, but when they have reached their limits, they will show you that real power belongs to them, and that is God who gives that power. And so, just as our colleagues in the MPP might be feeling very pained by their loss, it should serve as a lesson to those of us coming into government that the same stick that Techi has been beating with, Ghanaian people are reserving it for Ban. So I've been receiving knocks on my door, receiving text messages, people who are considering themselves for various positions, and I just want to warn them, it's not going to be a walk in the park. If you're not prepared to work and serve the people of Ghana diligently and modestly and with humility, then don't come. Just stay where you are. The political journey has been a divine one, and I believe that it's God who has guided my step each way until now, from being a member of parliament to being a deputy minister, to being a minister, to being a vice president, to being a president. At each step, I have doubted.
Can we say with all humility? Said them a can no pano. Aba they used to beat Techi same ba. Anti abana ye de bo Techi no. And no one ye de bebo ba. And no and wakan was say we realize ama Ghana for nyina hu say tumi na nkasa no. Timem for dia. Ghana for dia.
I know.
Also I no wakan was.
Article 119 G
the sovereignty and as we resides with the people of
exactly.
Yes, it resides in the people of
the we are not Maakye say 4 years na so
and you bet anyway me asan court na fe yenhwem former president na say the president elect say ya na nimi no me kabo
who dey
make anyway the president elect eka efan some fa free switches no yanko ni ntia no so nsema wodi etu edwa okay yentie some wodi etu edwa.
And it is not going anywhere. Nobody is going to scrap free SHS. What was said was political talk, and it was just political gimmickry. Free SHS is not going anywhere. We're going to maintain the policy. What we're going to do is to get dedicated funding for it so that it is better resourced than it is currently. There's a lot of waste in the system. We're going to help to make it more efficient so that the teachers, the parents, and the students get the best out of free SHS has come to stay, and it is not going anywhere. Nobody is going to scrap free SHS.
What was said was political. Free SHS no say enei abasetena enya dia omo ebetwam na emo mepe ekwan ebefa so a obenye sika na omo ede abo eye free SHS no ebra ECOWAS ena no womo so ede eye abasobode eba na excellency na Dankwah Kufuado say South Africa ha on a democrat inti omo confer after the peaceful elections in Ghana yanko ne hwe eno so dwumedia ekoso womra ECOWAS edi sajumedi eriama President Nana Dankwah Kufuado.
Today, we have the man I'll refer to as Mr. Democrat. I congratulate the President Nana Kufuado and the people of Ghana for the successful election and urge all of us in the region to learn from this good democratic practice and prioritize our country's national unity to ensure political stability of the region. That this manner of peaceful transition, because the culture of democracy is not only in West Africa, but also in the entire African continent. At this junction, let me take time and give a special validatory to one of us, Mr. Democrat. Attending ordinary session of the ECOWAS Authority of Head of State and Government, Your Excellency, President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana. Thank you for being who you are.
We ECOWAS almost confer on Dankwah Akufo-Addo as Mr. Democrat. It is Oba, not just say, ono ahwem ama tumi efri party bako ensem ekọ bako enso ensem na de ehora femianko yade tudwa in our submission, our earlier submission, introductory submission say nei kumase nyina nsuo ho ayedin enti ama nei nsuo aye bibia ewo ho sabri ameka say de etiene say Ghana Water Company ese nsuo no womo arresto enti se ne ufie ene wo dem ne bebi a wo bia nsuo ho ayede amawa Ghana Water Company say kankyem say nei nsuo no omo ebie enti nei nsuo ebeba eno enso eye ensama eno so afemiafa entudwa say NDC MPP Ashanti region ene o ma hyase atenase na o ma bumponko akwachiri no ma hwese election ya ekoso in 2024 yi ede na siye ene ma party no etimi edintwo say tienie omo etenase na omo ato adwene enso ewo ho na afe yahwe sede eho ensem enso etie yede ho ensem dodo na enso ebebrɛw enso ewo dwumadi na appropriate time e ba betenase ne yahwe what exactly happened na afe baby e wose yede eye blame no eto no yede beto exactly na ya square na amanfo ehu sede etie afe de etie ene se ukwa ndisimu a hey amanfo pributubutu bi apetumi obi petumi hey yabai na aba obekaya proud to this election krana wama shase obuche tumi no ofamwa eba se dun kete waka se bunya boto
oh machewi
bunya boto se bunya boto
see omo ni lodi na ye fine you say
omo sorry ano for
we fausa ye ko ya de kuwaka ta na kan we are na abana loyal ha
ya ne di right enti mi enko e wofa ye shase na mo
right ye mo the wakata no so kakra na ye enko enim the new trust kuwaka ta so jo mama vows to maintain free SHS with dedicated funding.
Okay.
And on our front page here, Sarah and so and IMF wants Ghana economic progress under ECF program fragile. 2024 post MPP knew Mohammed's victory months ahead. Nana Akomia. MPP had lost 2024, but we will remember Akufo-Addo for his unprecedented achievement. Francois says so. Michiremwa. Your mama say free as said the old boy on the view for kind of was sent for tour of a party to be a castle by Tremor or Nadia Ubetrum. I feel I am a four, son, I am a 40. Power any change because was we in economy in a year. Why you say you between which you tax move, no way, no was no head near yes, sir.
It's also the best source. Anyway,
and I come here kind or say. Bear match in Muhono.
No Muhuye.
And no moon say
before Baba and Devaka say, you know, correct. You're canning, you know, correct.
Abaka, and it's all on the
also, you know, correct.
Or say, you're canning, you know, correct. And no moon say, your mama lady talked about me about 10 percentage points.
Okay.
But it do November next what about 2%.
No, so
little effort. Also, yeah, and amount for rules. Now you see a loose now my coverage. Now who be that? So we can
now anyway.
Francois, Dr. Francois Maakye, Ashanti regional organizer of the NPP. Or say NPP edinku. There's a Ghana for Bekai or Mampeni na Dankwah Akufo-Addo. That should be on the man for Bekai say, hey. O kapo for je enyom no. Miampa
na mini.
Nyano. O say baby be no man be ka mi enwa.
Baby me ko no man be ka ha okay.
Enonko.
Okay.
Sa no. Was that be no. Na Ghana for be kai se man pani bi bai. Se na Nigeria man penny but abasui.
Anyway, yako daily graphic na fe yamubo no so na yenko so 460,000 wasi candidate fate hangs wasi wayek ways fund to complete marking. Beka ya no so hon sam be ba
118 million cedi wayek for say abayentua wasi no release.
I will release it. No hon sam ewa ha. Afi 22 government business items face staff test. Parliament returns today. No el hono Prof Okwe Amate launches book tomorrow. I know, and so and 5 MPP PCs demand recoalition of results. And also oko page 13 of the paper obehu honum. Right. Not just oko daily graphic card. They tell say woman oko chro ayen so he was in so na ba be opepe aha nine any edusia ene nei omu hu se womu komanimu ana omu bomani nyina ne se aban de omuka na why se wentua nyade a omu be release results na ho ensem ewo ha ena afei ene parliament ekwa asetena ne se ene aban adwumadi e wo so die ne mu aduonu emienu omu ekwa na afei makodo so
1 week
omu kodo so 22 nyasem kuma all right
ena so ana ba na dwobe no mienu
someone pe Emran Sam. And MPP, parliamentary candidate, Numuso, almost say Abana Yatoyano. Yes, I'm Konafi, yes, I'm cooking kind of yes, I'm cooking Kabumu, and no answer that people no enemy.
Daily Dispatch was if we accept election result with humility, we will emerge stronger for 2028. Napo say. MPP din kunimwa ka ajapade ni bia moja bia begu no ka enye papa tinyame ne pen ma na yede abasa na omwaji atum ombeba meet NPP's transition team from Frima Opare to Kandapa eno dem say yaka ho asem na e ka se benefsin aso ka emem and a ben so a predator 7 you move 5 abem 2 pa memu anamudi
na jetra han mo edu so
and what they say on the 7 ni nyina abegu was what 2000 bem 2004 bem 2008 bem 2012 bem 2016 na otinye 2020 we try and what 2024
into 7 5/7 there
5/7 there percentage terms no na wonya it must so ela basno
Yanko Daily Guide na fe yenhwe EC dismisses 4 PC declarations no edda and when I say parliamentary candidates resource ban EC assign abo atu agum ohwe EC chair Jane Adukwe Mensa ono emfoni edda ha afei okọ ase honoma Ekwafie won with 414 votes margin and also ewo paper no okọ ase honoma edda ho ena afei esoro ho police investigate in some adroji shooting to na ekoso ewo some adroji no and also police omo emu enhwemu and also ewo paper no enim
Sarasuna the Chronicle was payments and recruitment not halted by a transition team. Fatima to the clarifies. The Konfi chiefs elated over Mohammed's victory, for remanded over cruel attack in Ho. I will say last week, fellas Kwachi Fosu, when a Kasama NDC transitional team no. But two just say Abana shall see a tutu amount for bio donka. Almost fake my fubi last minute. Na team no kushi amsi debi. Fatima today say or say no correct. Transitional team be some moment. And now that's why man penny until January 6. It said the Mahama ye be no.
2016.
Okay,
Pacho Fosu ya bejina ho.
And the
say Womo president into our kwan.
So yeah.
So oyene juma.
So this is a clear case of Abai the Botechi.
Same bar. Anyway,
so
not just the
okay. Konfi say Konfi so on the Konfi. Hona
former president onyan baby.
Ni chifre. Say I for no omo say
oh e dia brave former president.
John. The turn of the John.
Why are there?
Nemo
mo cake na. Maybe nso so yeso.
Former president for was because cake be anyway. Myself the national deputy.
Not just no. Right, the new crusading guide essay transition team has no decision to halt recruitment and payment. I know yede kan aka ho ensem enti minister for information Fatima to ono infoni edda hanom say na okọ paper ne nchen hon ma say fight for finance minister post ato forces integrity in question as Mahama cabinet bits falter Okay, not just say and also
Yeah, to force finance minister di.
Aye.
Now force I dey.
I say the character no questions were home. No at the Hanum essay. A queer free year so Wajin Hine were Hanum. Aye. A queer free year wins Ablikumanov parliamentary election with 414 votes and also Ewaha. And na Okoso Honoma. Mahama assures Ghanaians nobody will scrap free senior high school policy and also Elhanum. Afi 2024 polls, police has no side. We all remain professional. Dampare and so and sama or they are to Idra.
The publisher and so the Mampeni our Tibia so the na doni Mampeni Oba John Mahama Mfuni Aba. Or say information minister the big payment recruitment shall continue. Only suspicious ones will be flogged. Said the Edikai Akano. Or say they plotted to kill me under MPP government. Prophet Kofi Drew. Oneka, Papa no TMO Yade.
Oh, Yade. Was all cancer, nothing.
I'm more
threatening life.
Esla, thankful for the opportunity to serve.
Okay.
As also a Kufu, Minister for Communication, and MP for Ablekuma West. Also, the Yamiase.
Ghana for man of coin.
Ghana for Betty. Yes, I'm for Bussiwo.
I saw Lucy Yaman for Bossy, pa, Bossy.
Yes, one more Mundi Ablekuma West, or Bossy.
Mamma, no, I am. Anyway, I know who answer our house. One more powers and no powers. Anyway, daily analyst, essay. My government won't scrap free SHS. Mahama reassures. Okay, Kenoforiata was more powerful than Ekufuado. Andy Apia Kubi and Wasai Akasai. I just say the can say Okwa na finance minister, Kane finance minister no, or say Nani Tumi Kutano, ne change president today. We in summer or the Atuja. A transformative leader is in Ghana journalism. Okay, and also our Hanum. Na the Ewohono.
I can't the end grow. Na or powerful.
Okay.
Payment in a cry, and I do a catch us all calls in Tiano. Okay, God is good. God is good.
Or the scriptures not at all. What for young person enough, young Connie and a lawyer.
Yes, it's
right. Let us see. Young Connie lawyer Anthony Mie. Ono ye MP elect for Odotobri constituency.
Sure.
Yanini endiko.
Oka Odotobri. Omahinkru. Hey.
Odotobri. I'm crazy.
Lawyer,
good morning.
Yeah, morning. I'm home to say.
Boko na oswe.
Yamiadum.
Yo. Waka congratulations. The mention say from free ho. Okono net saying. Minim say o nche definitely so ntimi ma o nchia. Obeka o constituency for ni.
My baby no mechia. Me constituency for ni na mechia. My party chairman, all the executives, my chairman DC, my chairman MP, almost for Mujumedi Mary. Sometimes I'm a chair to my phone na. Most of the times, yeah, na ye to my for every move. Yeah, near no party sem. But some rare you will share a battle a cotu, and your party for Uncle Betu. In the same way, Mechia. Me ankasa madam for Emmanuel Obin Pedro. I'm in the core contest. We have a good relationship.
On the ticket of the NDC, right?
On the ticket of the NDC.
All right.
Me say Pedro a brand new pickup. Ya branded NDC. I'm say Pedro we the 33 hona fama ye na. Ye fanye adwuma power do to be because I had your own win it.
But said you just need be a buy a serious so. But now worry him so be win.
Yeah, the Eurasian Yamimo, Yamena near Reno.
Okay.
Even though from time immemorial, acquire MPP stronghold, but Nancy, no, you cannot have an NDC stronghold, you cannot have an MPP stronghold.
Okay.
Madam Mijise, Nina Jina, or Bra or Bebonos.
Okay.
And on the bachelor at the end of the 4 years. Ubetimia maintaining as an MPP stronghold, and I say a flip.
Okay.
Ghanaians are gradually becoming very, very discerning. Kanena Mekai, Kaneno, JJ Rollins Apenso. Betuaba, because a Becca bear 3 days on near the grade, I busy near Juju. Sanya Manechem.
Okay. Untimi fan that obi as.
Debbie untimi fan that obi and they say the stronghold be any baby wajuma
And a betcha.
one kasa o conduct as a leader and a bachelor.
All right. Tianko do to bring na yenhwe. How was the contest? Na yenhwe win no buy. What did you do exactly? What the kaka modern more what the kaka subai and the na betim dia to ho a ma wo etimi ewini odo to bring.
Yo me da say me America say adwumaden ene nyankopon nhira ene mane ba sa. It's not been an easy contest. Even though menim say ye to aba MPP ene di nkonim wo ho no. Adwuma, I worked every single day of the week.
Okay.
Every single day. I visited every community.
Every one of them.
Every single community. I were over 200 communities. Mpundujuma ne was ye kasa ne was ye kachire nipa education ne was ye enti bibi biara na was ye digu akwan mu na nkunimdie yi ebedu no ena nyame nso eto insurance gu so na nkunimdie no abedu, but then it has not been easy. Physically, financially and spiritually.
Okay.
Debia mekame say me ensen ba kokura anko yi a untimi ndi nkunim. Nti wo yire ho ye adwuma physically no, the spiritual aspect so na wo hwe. Bottom so anko yi a asembeba.
Okay.
It has become so expensive, politics in Ghana. I wish you say enka entwa so enye say, because the more the politician spends, me ji say na Ghana and a bebre timemfo na bebre. I complain because me indeed say I have that mindset.
Okay.
But if the ordinary politician Eberton and Niama, if the ordinary politician the obedi all the beshe politics mo, if baby obenya sika free bian or kofa the beshe politics mo, it is a wrong precedent, because you cannot tell me senipano or ba unye sika bia won fan kotenika. And we know I blame we Ghanaians. Yeah, the tiwa mind more. You see, any politicians. No, we create the problems.
How? Because some me timbaby na say one me ye some them timbaby. I don't know. More politicians na more show more and now more jiska na say senate.
Me chira o send yesiti. Everywhere you go, a yesikasem.
Baby abekubia.
Quite apart from the fact that ebia ubeto diesel egu kasa within them. Nipa woni omonam ebia da wo sika wa ye aduane ana wa ma lunch pocket money. Forget about all that. And the eden obey. But I'm talking about the demands.
Okomu demande.
No, the utifie kura ombe demande. But eno na me sre Ghana for ye manimra fom. Bosumi e wo mo bia egbo afode.
Okay.
Sorry bia. Uba nkron kitwa mu so a oman bia egbo afode. Ansa na me kwaware me ba school fees. Eye. Obi kura pesika akoto ne papa nna so.
This obaho.
No, I'm giving you an example.
Okay.
And other people.
Where your personal experience.
Yes, Obi. But you see, when you do that, na wo say or mine in the sense that nipa na oba no. Baby, obenya sika free o, wonye sika free o, onkofa mra. Na okofa be wi a, oba ade na ogise besi.
Obedi so a. Baby as can kofa ba obesa de akoto.
Because every crown can bosia.
I see.
So
can't we find any way I bet me I go and I say you overcome that, because no when you be as no con baby and I know so the however.
No, I think that one a two-sided idea.
Okay.
Politicians, was here tiasie. Timemfo so was so motiasie. The politician or leader na or bano. For or mining na. Onye for the individuals and now small groups.
Okay.
But krokitwa msudie. Woko na wo deviate kakra bi pe na problem eba. I think it's high time say obia betiasie say MP ba or mining tina oba. Obeboa no ne aban on assembly abe siesi wo man no.
Okay.
Rather than small individual request. Yeti ho ya adoye menka se lawyer me ba me nya adoye. So what you see? O yare a me ba behwe. Eye ba me ba. But some of the requests say memwa unakoto wo papa nna so. Hey. Obi so cross say tomato ma me mfa nya adwuma. You see, some of these things, I know that nipa bebre tia enyo mode, but it's high time say e kwan ya ye nam so a ye de chichiro man ana ye de ibu man no. Ye besesa no. All right. Ye politicians also no, ye nye ya dwene say no, ye nsoso sa nneama no so. Minye ska me de beto moto am watwi no, me de betu borehole. Am nso community na kroni na anom afri mu.
Empire individual way. You can say no. I mean, say be a one cheddar and transience, but Osha be a sing as an MP. Oko with all these included a grim and sana possibly the needed resource that we know aka.
I know they mean
untiminka.
Me person me tudi.
Okay.
Me ye se me chro me do baby no be yem shame. Enti me jaye na me person me tudi so.
Okay.
But it is very, very expensive.
Maybe very expensive. It will help us with that discourse. Who say and nipa na yekofana about how are you to suni.
And even in my opinion, a car obebo after your primaries and through the D-Day contest, no, more expensive than say primaries are over.
A car obebo after the primaries.
Yes.
More than primaries in Ankasa.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. And
you see,
the parliamentarian must face all this and stand with me. Abba.
If you want to succeed, if you want to come and lead, if you want to come and serve, say a sa young Ghana for your chat to her now, quite your chat to her. I don't know. And I may say, and what says, sir? So what I see. At the end of the day, it shouldn't be the highest bidder. The ultimate tromicantem, the enema mi fie ben ufie, the oil tinting, the oil cocody and hofe. I think that the criteria should be competence.
Okay.
It should be competence. Why in the no bad summary na obehwe constituency so ebema yetimi akwanim. Ebema yetimi atra baby a mpanyimfo adi kan aba no ede yakoduro.
Okay.
I think that is what should be the criteria. But eniama kano etetare hono de se ya hwe ni ye a obehwe na sebi ye benya nipa omonye competent. But then wetimi aba because
wetimi atua ni way through.
We pay the way through.
Okay. And let's get to the primaries na yenhwade. Primary school ya yeti voters ni bi na electors ni bi say de abani sebi mumu kokutuetue sika ama delegates no koyi aba akoyi de ebia omompe na omode abre omo na omo so enkonkoto. Let's discuss this way no kakra na how they can be solved. Say enei and I'm saying person be PC emma MPP nti na me discuss ewrem. But electorate no moko to aba na aka say some akoyi no yenso na be to aba no. How do we go about these things?
I think that enye asante mamunku ene yete answer maybe. Who they were so to form for friend colleagues or other places are. Eko so baby bebre. Say kwaya ye nam so there is a call meeting be nan saying Emma obi kura jokingly ebe kan say na Dankwah si oduru fie no. Na the busuafo ni na gufie wo so wo nkoto. Adaya almost say na Sebi say nipa we kura no ono kwoto delegate aba oba we the fridge ni sika na aba enti wentwe omo kade a
Onso nkoto.
omo nkonkoto you see no kure ekọ so bebre ni na ka ho the mode ana kwan ye nam so ye de be koye primaries no so eno so e was a review.
Okay.
Osha afiwe abato the turnout was low. Na apathy wo mo pa. It is one of the factors many penny bia nkoto aba. There are several factors contributing to low turnout, but one of them and they say not that mo akwa akoyi nipa yempe edenaba. No. Wo mo koto aba yi nipa no yetua wo moka. Enti meso no meji aketua ansa na makwa koto. It is different from TNT na obia efre edimandi TNT. And also no minim emra no so beto mu.
So koto aba na yi kanifo no medi wanim. This me mo scan san makwa koto.
No, o kan sa na o ya chia na kakra. Enya se koto aba na yi kanifo no medi wanim.
Okay. Koto aba yi obi no mesomo.
Ko kire wadwene.
Okay.
Obi panyini bi yo ba bia wani so ade hu no. Ofa presidential Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no one de Mahama the president elect Mahama e one de even we the parliamentary candidates we had our own policies enti hwehwehwe ensem na ye kanum na kwachire de opese ye de chichire man no for the next 4 years was a member of TNT to the extent that people are gainfully employed everybody was asking for TNT.
Although can't we look at it from this angle, say possibly be said ye beto dwa say said ye eya aboshe ne ba no e bia ye to aba ne wi a ye nhu ne sa enti sa na tede ma menye me de prekwen
na me ba o yes wo man ye ton anase yes ye be chichi na wo so wo je wo de preku de ne ye ton wa wo je wo de preku
onu hu se ye ba promises ne do so ye be we but ye hu hwe enti sa na tede ne ye nyina efre ho nyim e be gu engu.
It is also possible. Yes. But ebegu engu awoko hen.
Oko
America.
Egu triso.
Ese America yes mo bia ma ho. Trump say mo amu ha mo ni nkraten na akra. O de mo ba fi.
That's right.
Enti ye maye ni ngie de ho. Na se yesi ye chichire o man yi amana yi ya because nyankopon ehira yen simbro ni krom. Ye wo bibia bi. South Asia. Enti ye maye ni ngie ye man no ho. Ye maye ni ngie politics no ho. Na yen chichiri o man ye. It's not about mami sikana menkonkoye ana sika ben menya. At the end of the day, wo suma panyini no. Na wa anye de wo pa. There are several ways. For lack of a better word, ode betiano ana ode be correct no ana ode be sisa de ekoso na enye papa no.
Okay. And in this way, Kwabena emphasis because eba ye a problem for our politics and I say a cap kabimam kebi wa memo eko engineer na enyini. How do we yebetime twasa nema we so?
Good. Now I will see a trust so because the next 4 years ebe worse.
Yeah.
And I think that we need one system enkobane say the highest bidder beko akutua sika na ya to amano.
Okay.
Either say ye biem to the extent that ebeye kakraka
college no.
Yes.
Okay.
So that tememufo no ebehwe competence omo behwe other things in addition na omo de yi opanyini a omo pese obedie ni mu.
Ye biem na ye hwe are we considering those work constituency hona na say area hona ya consider na say just the party faithfuls and am a quota party cards?
No, say we dey akoye
party asem. Okay.
And you know me ji say every card bearing member ebetimi akwa na adwene.
Okay.
So what you see.
Okay.
Then it is also being suggested say send ye to yaba every form ebasro no which is the polling station stage. Now your coordinators,
Okay.
your constituency, if you want about regional, acquire to the top, then reverse the instant tracing. In that way, so yeah,
And so beboa.
a bit eliminate sikasem no I woman no.
All right.
Aha.
Okay. Right. Afe miemra aye elections na so. Me wo 2020 aye elections no ewa ha. Meka constituency there no. MPP in 2020 to be enya 28,021. Representing 57.38%. Now in this year 10,456, representing 22.41%. That was 2020. 2024, MPP nya 25,398, representing 75.48%. And in this year 7,917, representing 23.69%. Comparing these two results, Yanka say at your area, Obo Homodin, what did the magic?
Yo,
Those say 10 out of 9 cost
yes.
right there, but percentage wise, it was better than 2020.
Like I say, hard work, and then yes, hard work. I spent every single moment in my constituency, making myself visible, not just making myself visible, and working to satisfy the people.
Okay.
Now, me made the MP say, you know that 7 December, January, but then a juma I was here, you see, and Debia me make sure say. Ejuma because this is one of the biggest constituencies.
Okay.
And he obey Ejuma and said, I was still Ejuma de Biaka. I was here.
Okay.
My predecessors, or my Ejuma, or my NCO, or my network, or my. But then, Akwenya no buy, you know. I also decided, I mean, me made MP. I would let the leaders know buying problems are that's so. If there's any way I bit me expedite action on a near to say telecommunication, portable drinking water, and so forth, which no,
Okay.
still a cabibri.
Okay.
I'm expecting say a better so I don't buy the idea say my party and my power into a bed and no they made them in cabida and I'm in to so
Right.
at the end of the day as MP you work with the government
Okay.
and our parliament you know buying the
I'm not buying it.
and we cannot put anything on hold in Vietnam well baby you know be
Okay.
we have to fix the constituency yeah house
There been a war on ma. Because also my issue acquire view pan on you have to help.
number one. We would have to take a serious look at Yakwine.
Okay.
Bebre or contractor for them. But as tall, we will have to look at those contracts. If possible, so we'll see a review, I will see a review. If those contracts would have to be terminated, I will see a terminate because contract BR when the terms and conditions. We need to look at the applicable terms and conditions. Now, at the frontier, contractors no person by ejuma.
Okay.
Na yenhwe na ejuma no intimi yentoaso. Apart from roads, network, there are several of them that have been activated. Even the last week to say ebe tuabano, you will include to say hiam penika, you hear ya, and you war abruchiri. Abrochire ho medobeko ho. The equipment for installation of telecommunication mast the akwakugo into a car see be install na at the appropriate time no you activate.
Okay.
We no free where your electrification projects which are ongoing. Nina no minim say at the right time no you bet me aye e dia berry.
Okay.
For about 5 days or a week now, I haven't concentrated on projects because context we Kwabena no abre and I was at uhwe ho so ye unni ahoden a adwumaden den to say MP adwuma untimi nkoye and after the hard contest no I had to take a step back. Na my pom den ho nsem kakra. Na yebekwa akotoa so. It's hard work. But yebekwa akotoa so because adwuma ma fa to me ho so se meye. And I know that from the incoming government or more kaka no they intend to do a lot. I'm hoping that the mobile no so no fakesi na no ebeka odotobri because in the past and maybe wo hwa nya bi
but this time them be prebiako
so people call me from me so we dey mountain kwa na so we dey ebeyeden wa be can say bia no I disabuse your mind enya den ebeyeden kwa ben so for the past 8 years, MPP has been in power. Go to the Volta region and look at the way we developed the Volta region. Kosrem, na kore the way I developed Kosrem. Even ya two abakura baby okra in zero. But look at the massive infrastructural improvement together with the Volta region. But Obia beka se enke was say ohono yen develop because ohono omontu abama. Yes. So this time around, I flip. We have an NDC government that is going to be in power. We need development. We have to lobby and our development. We have schoolmates, we have relations, we are all Ghanaians. And it is all part of the national cake. I think, Susa, it depends on the way Obe conduct as an MP. Now, who corner de bia who she blow
antagonistic
type. She blow you'll be blacklisted.
I see. See, ho and you fight for your constituency. No matter me,
we have to work together. We have to work together. I'm going to have, for lack of better description, an NDC DC. We will work together.
Right. And yes, I want
to you see, let's look at it this way. If NDC penny year, yes. So
a challenge in the moment.
Yes. Why would we come and fight? Yeah, mama. Edwuma ne wo hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ. Yɛbɛtoatoa adwene. Sɛ wote aseɛ. Woyɛ w'adwuma wodi wo lane mu. Meyɛ m'adwuma medi me lane mu. Yɛka ne nyinaa bom. Ɛkafo a temamufoɔ no enya ho mfasoɔ. Odotobiri etimi afa ne ntoma pa ahyia. But I don't think sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ ntɔkwa because DCE free a different party from the from the MP. It is wrong, and I was say ye casetias adeno because at the end of the day, politicians moku why nebre. It is Ghana that suffers.
That's good. That's good. Right. More contour apart from the wabobo, were there some specific name bia or more catcher say here our constituency electrification, telecommunication, roads, water. Were there specific name bia baby or say where they had the yepe? And what step are you taking towards that?
Yes, well, you see, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to build a have a database na yedi juma. Okay. Krobia need here no needs. Untimi nka se o komanu nsuo se yenkanea ena ono ji se eye ne priority. So we have to listen. That is one thing that politicians need to learn to do. You have to listen. So the data is there, depending on depending on what is available from the government, what we can find at what point in time. But I have a solid data because Kurobia, I move with my PA. And the Kurobia me kosu bia the nananom kaye yatro the timemfo kaye yatro.
I see. So you're going to work on that one.
Yes.
Remember the issue of gather them and see. Because we so. Oh, we have a tray. Open your tray.
Mine was them now.
Aye.
Yo. Osha odoto bri nyame ahyira yen. A good year dear. Ye will be. Now, previously, it was mainly mining, a farming community.
Yeah.
They say mining kakra abemu.
Okay.
But then the mention of galamsey, mere mention of nipa bia dwene yo mo se adwuma enye anase etiamra.
Okay.
There are a lot of registered companies within my district and my constituency. Who took kwan na wonam kwan ma obi nso obies in the board we resource we mining. You do not advertise illegality.
Yeah.
They have their documentation but I think that Ibia just as DMB Dr. Baumiano Okana here streamlining kakra.
Okay.
So what I say streamlining in terms of kwanya yebeye na ya no in a sustainable way and say environment aban befa so wenya nisika kakra in terms of taxes na the individuals or moye adwuma or companies enya o musika na aban so enya ne de na sustainable of course and sase no say any nsuo na say no ye the proper measures egu akwan mu na etimi abre eno ase. Then again it's a capital intensive adwuma ye nhwe kwan a aban befa so no etimi aso the individuals asena omenya loans to buy equipment no omudi akwakoye sa adwumadi. I say it all the time. Nyankopon ompesi ebetu akode ba akwesero.
Aye.
Opesi 20 eno de aba form. But it doesn't mean that ye betu near the money.
Okay.
Ye be sustainable mining near the ahwe ho ye de ahwe mine no.
Okay.
That way I think so obi anywhere obenya a problem with small scale mining.
Okay. Right. Memra aye wo election so na hwe say on the election day yet 13 bi say ebisu na mamutua losing bonus. Say be ya omokoto aba no right but yento entia. How true is this? What it be sir?
Me be but you see senior my semebo me bra na nye bibia meti na me de be adwuma.
Okay. Toti but
ebi kura de wote ye no yese na nye no kure.
okay.
But metitibi even names were mentioned. Say monkoto na montuntia lawyer. Doctor de montuma no montuntia lawyer. But I don't have the evidence.
Okay.
At the end of the day in kunimdiaba. In kunimdiaba DNA de ba be ye de be ye adwuma na ye de asom. For my 4 years obi anywhere metumi punuma no. My doors are open. In na nipa baako in na se Ghana ene ye chechire enti ye be ye adwuma abom
Edin ben sa no bi boy wo se din bi pp.
Oh edin no de enhia ni na ye alleged.
Okay.
Enhia.
Okay.
So what you say enhia but contest ne more than
Enti some mo yes as what it is no ede na show mo ntia no mo yes yentu ntia na mo yentuma doctor. What was their reason? Odo was so tutu from no.
Yo. One. They started off by saying, say, lawyer dear, Yebema na a one-term MP. I'm not the only one. Shelley, Nkari, I can't be a fan ho. Bafo, Menshia, I can't be a fan ho. Obri, Subin, I can't be a fan ho.
Say senti.
Oh, say, Yebeba one term.
Reasons ne senti almost one term because say
Oba one term. Obi so we interest no wetimi aba.
Oh, okay.
Ti
a line no.
Enti kwan bia so I be ma vote aba form.
Okay.
Sema e be ka fa ho na ho nya akono. But it's over.
Okay.
It's over.
Okay.
It's over.
All right.
Ya to aba na wi. They say what I'm looking at they say after the inauguration ye be shasi ya adwuma. Ensem bi wo ho a onu amaka a kire wo. Ye say what now the year Juma Biblia, at the end of the day, you might even be the loser.
Okay.
So long as Obianye man enough to come to you, say, say, and I'm the bayono. Fanasa wanti. Not was here with Juma.
Wow.
Not only that, even in terms of security, I knew that people were meeting at Obuasi. Sebeya Danu Dua. Omba beye basa basa. Wodo Tobri. I don't talk much.
People were meeting at Obuasi.
Yes.
Some babe basa basa wodo Tobri.
Exactly.
Na oma say ombe wini ana say be to aba na so be say election ni.
Say Maakye say asem no metia. Me ye ho adwuma e wo metirim.
All right.
So what you see. But say me be wure me be kura na asem makoma more. There be. Until we just made sure say enye possible.
I see. Principles burn out in them because in some way, okay, definitely to stand on certain principles. Principles burn out in them as a person and then as somebody who want to serve the people of your constituency.
I don't take no for an answer.
You don't take no.
Me say me ya there, me sha see am be.
And for how many obstacles ever?
No correct. And for how many obstacles ever?
Wow.
Me sha see me wie and that is why me betina no me ka kire o say. O frɛ me, o congratulate me. Now we now catch them say, oh wait dear. A bad din Enyeding. We are going to have one of the best tenures Ewodo to be for the next 4 years. Mark it on the wall.
Maakye, my record
mark it on the wall.
Yeah.
Because minim se NDC peso oye adwuma.
Yeah.
Yes, mo be adwuma, mo kwan mo adwuma. Yensi mo kwan. O man wo ho yesi ebesiesie and say NDC to me bomodin esiesie odotobria it endures to their benefit.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing a challenge to them. Say odotobri eye baby a omo emfantu omakoma so ye hia sem. Omfantu omakoma so na yenka mom ni ensiesie.
Wow. Governance continuity inti yentoaso ni yenye. Now let's come to the MPP party as a whole. Na yenhwe. Going to these elections.
So na mi busa odutobri no kan. Whoa. Jakubu area.
Oh, okay.
So
headquarters in Jakubu.
Okay.
Headquarters here Jakubu. But senior medical can also pass udu ufri kumasi udu anwan kwanta. Na wofa writer edo ko one electoral area adowa ansana oba wanim ebedu afako junction left no nina kan watobia se ekwa kofa krofroma mponya kwa begurasi Dankwah ase ho nina kan na on the right afo akono ene wura Jakobu ebekwa Ekwa see halfway Obuasi just before you get to Obuasi. Na wasa akotoa so ewo nhia so. Akwa see Franso Junction ho ewura mu Franso ekwa kopem jamtehunu abrochire ansana yewo penchire ni ebuakwa kobro stretch no enti eso
ti ona kameba no
anyway
ebuakwa kobro sa kwan no le bi ko fa ho pansuo pani abota bia na wo
enyenyenyenyen
lawyer ho kwan ze mo kwan problem pa ba ko ya kwan
mejitum
enti minim say wani wo ho I want to say drip machines ba ni ade mo kwan no
drip buy no machines no ye de ko ba ko wo those are no wo be potenten kwan so yes and a grader no e sha ase free trap ase wa ye adwuma se sei wa tiesi o sei krum kwan so o ye adwuma sononko pa na ho no me de bia me nam kwan no so nti minim de ekoso ho we have a lot of timber firms on that stretch. Woman a din semone no. So what you see? Aha. Ye be adwuma. Ba wo fa timber no na wo say wo kwan no. Na de wo say ba me ho no wo de ma me.
That's right.
Wo me fa timber na wo nsay kwan no na wo
unya honko.
No. it's over. If free nekono, all the good companies, all the individuals, I think say hefa na mekoy angel and na mekoy na make social responsibility once. Me pese me hu. The social responsibility. Yes.
Constituency.
Yes, because I'm maybe na did that stretch mo. We had to fail, we had to compact, and Sakrana grade and wet me afaso. Just I'm man who remua. Then show more. And son, oh no, just heavy vehicles, no. And some money on Mudino. Just say, oh, to me, Bakra, no, wabe timber not to quem. It will take a couple of days, and son, wababefa.
I see.
So what you see?
I see.
And you know, you see, a BCS or mine. Companies a year, Juma Womono. Momwa na CSC.
All right. Miemra aye the MPP party. Moko Abaton, you were so confident, say Moko Akurini Abaton. Ebae ankonesa. Menim se what na say, and I say at least webum pongo kakra. What actually happened? And a man could go by.
Ghanaians spoke. Yes.
With all the development of my year, choir my year, schools are my year, free SHS home and Kroneba, STEM schools are hodo, expansions, need development, hospitals, nina still.
And I me kind of bro. When me say Ghana for Wakasa, Ghana for Wakasa, a woman say you were isolated areas be easy. Eguso whether in a winner or not being a winner, but in terms of the presidential and not the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I concede it's over, but Ghanaians have spoken. So Obia Hunu the Ghana for why?
Yeah.
But Ghana for say Yemma His Excellency JM Emra Metwaso. And Minjini say Obia were a problem with that.
Okay.
The message it sends to me as an individual and as a member of the MPP, and they say, "Emredu, see a betinasi, say party, na yahwe se yehunda so ya kono."
Emredu, some betinasi as a party, na mo say mo edaso ya kono.
Exactly.
That's what you have to do.
Exactly.
Intinye mu development na se for na man for hwe. They looked at say party ne da so ya kono a. E dey na ma party ne nya kono.
The Emma party ne nya kono de. Afei ne ye betina se ne adwene ho. Ye adwene ho wi a. Beba be catch.
But for now there.
But in a nutshell, NDC for ekoto aba.
Yeah.
Okay. MPP 4B Kotoaba. A chunk of MPP for An Kotoaba.
Yeah.
Dear Namo Kotoaba.
And also
Nunti na me say Emredu na minim say empanyufo de nneama egu akwan mu na yatimi aye sa exercise na ya hwese 2024 contest na ye kwai MPP. Not as an individual. I'm not referring to the flag bearer.
Yeah.
No, I'm not referring to a friend is saying the running mate. No, I'm not referring to any minister or any individual, but a core MPP. No, as at the time I near Kotuaba, memenda 7 December. No, na ye huya kono ana.
Okay.
That's why we lost. It's as simple as that.
MPP ne nya kono.
Yes. Sana Ghana for eka. Why do you think that nipa bebre yi betnefi? No mon kotoaba. Nipa no mon tu kwan yo. No mo Ghana ofie. Enso man kotoaba. And if you look at the statistics, nipa no mo ye MPP for our man kotoaba no. Omo ya would have won.
Yeah.
Nipa bebre. Okay. They are sending a clear message to MPP. Say yen go back to the drawing board. Yen revise your notes. Yen ni ye ben. Any yeah. ama nipa meto aba ehye nipa bi abufuo ema nipa bi di yaw and I think that yebeye na ye ne ye na 2028 yetimi aba back to power.
Nipa bebre da adwe omo se ahobaso na ebu efa mo so du ba bi na ma too arrogant na ensem de osen kamo kan kwewum e kire Ghana for no bi di say economy no montimi anka ugitum sa.
I have heard these comments. Mati bebre me TikTok so social media. I read a lot of the comments. I see a lot of the videos. The okay. Several people are articulating say enam sanya me sunti ena ama MPP entimi endi nkunim. I'm still doing my own postmortem.
Okay.
And on that day, men can ho asem say, but media me say Ghana for the no more country ni na ne say na ye honya akono.
De ya akono mo ho anya akono na se mo hwe akira kwan na mo pampa ni pama subre. Anyway, now let's come to these National Democratic Congress and a transitional team. There have been some issues. So, you're and I'm the same way. But transitional team in place. Now, and they obete, there are certain decisions being Nissan buying a take, especially employing people, paying some monies and then in crony. But according to a transitional actor and a Act 845 or whatever, 845. Yeah, eka say and aban no mpatwe yenchire mu kakra saying aban no say ye transitional team na aban ceases to do his work as aban any say or employ any say utwe sika ana say na what say on the transitional team no eye adwuma.
Oh, Master, when first time I hear transitional team.
Yeah.
And what has been the practice? The practice has been that, say, a friend is saying, even in the course of the transitional team, I buy to me energy, and I anticipate.
Yeah.
I buy to be energy, and Yama buying energy.
So issues no more raise who say there are certain payments, there are certain employment be or set on my transitional team no. Enyemra.
But you see, to be honest, ideally, me menyanse mudia enka Samri is the transitional team no enanke beye adwuma.
Okay.
All right. Because let us look at this situation. What your office? Oh yeah, adwuma.
Yeah.
Wo bumai. Okay. Yen so yen transitional team no. Ye to turn niama. When I'm right, so yen I'm left. Yen na amemu krona and na at the end of the day nipa baako abe take over from you what your office.
Yeah.
And ideally dear nanka would say was a year juma. Dear nka was a year juma ne say e was a adwene ko bankro mu. Yeah, way at this time. Way, yes, stop way. But in the past, what has been the history?
So the status quo continues. And I say it's time we look at it holistically as Ghanaians for the betterment of Ghana.
And I make us ideally, they should be working together.
Okay.
But what was that in the past? 3 weeks to say transition team bebe we nejuma na ye fanipa ye tuaka ye way ye signing mining agreements Ghana.
I see.
Ghana. So do we want the same thing to continue now?
No. Yene a lawyer Anthony.
And now kind of bluff was saying Techi ban.
I will say the stick they used to hit Techi, same bar. Into your buy the boat channel and no any the bebo a ban. Lawyer, a na yes, sorry, but Mamin Tew holistically. And then I will catch Ghana for, then I will catch a to pre for, then I will catch MPP for. And then I will catch NDC for or more baby dear buying in the next 4 years.
Yo, what's a media? Atwema dwene asi. Ade baako in the past couple of days, ma observe. Yɛwɔ mmara wɔ Ghana. Mmara koro yɛ bi ɛne yɛgyina so yɛde kɔɔ abatoɔ. Yɛde kɔɔ abatoɔ no. Unlike in some African countries, yɛdeɛ no ankɔyɛ basabasa. Dr. Mahmoud Bahumia who say, results emma ye koraa ne yɛkeka bɔ mu a ɛntimi ma ne nwoni ano consider, which was so peaceful. Okay. What I expect from now, ne say, yɛbɛma mmara na yɛ adwuma. Yɛde mmara ɛbɛtoto deɛ yɛyɛ biara ho. You see, transition doesn't mean disorder.
Okay.
Change of government doesn't mean disorder.
Okay.
I don't have any evidence as to nam a womudin semone. But I will say it, I will condemn it. You have to be ashamed of yourself, whether you are MPP or you are NDC. Na ya na supporters no, and the hard. Nanado anaba humia oba ko bu bibie ni na oba ko hwia mo ana said a friend is saying
fertilizer
His Excellency GM ebe ko bu bibie ni na oba ko hwia bibi. I think that Ghana for on my nyini we are all yearning. We do a lot of comparisons here the who compare abrochire for even edu baby kura na the who compare African countries are ye pese ye kire se ye ne ye biesin wo mo ye manen kire during this period. The chaos in here. Chaos in here. So whether it is the MPP and a tita for Ebuafu, whether it is the NDC and a tita for any Ajiabroso, omode ye basabasa, it has to stop. Obetini akwa ransaki we fie, obetini akwa bueni ye twi we de kwa. I listened to Basintali, when was it? On TV3, I think about 4 days ago. There was an incident near Sitema. Into your friend also a call your courier and your NDC for. Na a MPP for or Maya aggrieved, Edo or Moye Bibi, a tia or Mumpenny for. Fine. Sesana tia, NDC for Chita for Omunyai. On the other hand, if it is the NDC no many aje abroso and no mudin semhuna. Omunyai.
Okay.
Because Sardeno wawin ube bumaina making sure that the structures and nyame wo wo ba wa ban edibe bumaino ni na egugu akwemu. Ena ankofa ekakesi amba. I was watching this on social media. A group be Akko police station no more vandalizing. Seven some phones are also the say. It should not be tolerated. But I'm happy. Said the leadership no out. President Mahama has said it. Nana Akufo-Addo has said it. They have condemned it. And mo and mo share in Ketua no supporters no mo share Sebi. I know this is radio, but I'm just describing the act. Moody in some phone at this ano. Munyai. We want a peaceful Ghana. Ya tu abawi abatuano in the course of abatuano ya anya basabasa. Ne atu abane wie no and amonam na mo misbehave. It is wrong.
Right, any lawyer Anthony
what's a man kakra o hopa
na wobo
any hear me.
Okay.
Any hear me. O munyai because say bibia ededin. Transition team yenejuma. So that on the 7th change was a bano na aba
to the coming government.
Exactly. I love what Mahama said yesterday. Yes. Obia wo se wo pese wo ne ne beye adwuma bia no. Kai hunu sa akontabuo wo ho. Yes. Enti akontabuo wo ho a wo mma na wo mma meye basabasa. O beye basabasa. If you na do a Ghana for Bema showdown.
That's right.
and I hope that yeah, this is the only Ghana we have.
Yeah.
Obi owa na owa akwanya na otimi tu kwan kwa abrochire ukudi 1 year kudi 6 months aba ebi kura ukusua de oyire no mate ho but you don't belong to that place.
Yeah.
This is our Ghana. And a Ghana no e was ye ma obia ti ase se ye ma a group ye ma nipa baako ye ma ekuo bi ye ma political party bi e ma mesai no.
Right.
Wo beto Ghana wo be kona Ghana wo ho. At times so na ma obi timi ka say o Ghana de enye ye kura men say bi nka ho wo pese wo kwa akọ.
Anyway, the akan yenkuta no sa. Anyway, then to your party.
To my party, I think that these are tough times. Okono ya yire ye ho yakon, but we are Democrats. We don't come to power by the barrel of the gun.
Okay.
The timemufo no eka no eno na ye adwuma. Enti I know that we are in the process of doing that. Nipa bi ashe blame game ase. Wa wo se wo ye MPP ni pa mapa no. It is wrong. Say samri wo betimi agina ho a kire se we nti na ankoyi we nti na ankoyi we nti na
blame game no.
Yes, it is time for us to come together. Yenye ye ho aduro. Yenye ye ho aduro, ye ho nya akono. Yen kan ye ho mom na 2028 nyame be hye ne ho animonyam.
Right.
This is not the first time MPP are co-opposition da. So what you see? Enti enya de foforo. Enya de foforo. Na amemo na yen yesi ye bebu the democratic system no. Then obi be co-opposition. Wo co-opposition na no nkyere se wuni adwumaye.
Yeah.
Wo na wo se wo hwe na bibia atenetene kama. Na wo hwe na wo ye wo niam yi a. Efie na bi du a na nyankopon ahira. Na menim se 4 years time nyankopon ebehira MPP party. Na body MPP party aba na yabetoa amemo no so.
Your constituents.
My constituents ade ba ko pe na me ka kire obi biara a wo firi odoto bri obi biara a woti odoto bri nyame nhira mo se ene meti ha as MP elector na ye mo no moye lawyer ba oba oso obeye adwuma enye ntokwa. The beauty of democracy and say obi bewo benkum obi bewo nifa. I don't bear anybody a grudge, whether what to mame, one to a mame. A bear juma boom, unless it be I also one person in bear juma. And this goes to Miami Party for together with NDC for Nina and the Odo Tobri, Yamin Shiramo.
Like finally, Ansana Obekono, the issue of the free SHS and who answers Musa. Say a lot of issues are on the free SHS review and then in Kroneba. Meaning say enyedia more party no kra more de buy and kra. You saw say there are certain things that need a change. In your estimation, a dear now free SHS na ebeboa na mfaso abaga aba magana for.
What I would say is free SHS my yen keep. And now no pa ayemede sematisa His Excellency si ontwem. Ade kronti America se me ntwem ne se me constituency e boye papa. I'll give you a typical example.
Okay.
My communities no ba akure friend Roro so.
Roro so. Se mati bebre de bia so bo foforo.
Yes. Roro so niba. Enya Holy Child.
Eko. Wow.
When ya Prempeh College, when ya Wesley Girls, it's not a mean achievement.
Yeah.
Ye mano, me de debia misia young people. I encourage them. They are the big people. Dachi or Moba Beji Ghana, Ahre Atwaso, Ediakwa anymore. But obi wa opportunity kakre bia ko benya ebe mana be a big person no. na ama enti yɛdeɛ we cherish free education na yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ yɛntwa mu da because ɛno na ama yɛma ne bia kwanya a ɔmode firi nkuro nketewa mu ɛba big cities aba abɛyɛ akɛsefoɔ daakye Ghana aban sika nnɔɔso nti mema dwene mu no megye sɛ deɛ enka yɛbɛyɛ ne sɛ yɛnyɛ no optional
free SHS no
free SHS optional
okay
wo a wogye sɛ wobɛtumi ahwɛ wo ba yɛnyɛ wo mfiri mu
natua
obi wɔ hɔ a wogye sɛ wobɛtumi ahwɛ no ba well there are people who send their wards to private
secondary schools
yes nti no there are a whole lot of other people are more benefit are also no yɛbɛtumi yɛyi wɔ mafiri mu na input too much strain on the already scarce resources are buying one.
Okay.
But any other arrangement, megye sɛ the ahokyere kakra ɛbɛbrɛ temamufo.
Okay.
But on a lighter note, ebi so a kɛyɛntwam na wɔn wa no wɔn keka nsɛm bi no. This time wɔn ntua
they should feel the brunt.
Yɛntwam just baby about 3 years pɛ.
Oh.
Aha. Now wa wo touch box trunk, utua school fees, utua friends entire ka, utua feeding ka, utua wasan books ka, utua wasan makora ni ska to no bottom, utua private tuition. Then we can appreciate a name bia yewo.
Okay.
And ben for Canada, as you could be a wound, who just a free one, sir.
Yeah.
So what I see. But for the sake of my constituency, my income, me and I benefit. But obi wo ho a onhia nipa saa no was a system no possible na oyi ne ho free mu no otua sika no.
Okay. Ti enye flexible. Enye blanket obi a yentua mo obi but obi wo ho no obetumi atua na nkono atua ne de. Lawyer Anthony Emie ebeda se finally kurade na beka na fei
actually odotobri for
odotobri de bibia ni ho a echen nyame nhira o meka se me do ma se kura na je se NCA enkoyi enti nyame na nhira o mu nyame nhira o no emodu it's a short prayer but nyame nhira mo ye bibia ye bia no esan se me se nyame nhira ye no ebekoso menim se odotobri ebe sori ebe pija aba be ye kuro kese very soon bibi a ye pe bi e benya biwo me so se Kessben kura mo be se mo be ba ho no mo ba be bi branch ho na mo be di dwumadi ho
say your branch ho mbo say a multi-curriculum no ho me ba ebi wo nti branches no de bi ho no Dr. Lawyer Anthony Mie ebeda se ne anopei ene ebra yenya odi abetwetwe nkomo e Kessben akase no say odoto brief nyina ate na botae da woni so ene ne apeso ye mo nyina no nyame be ma wo nyansa nim de ne ahoden no aye aboa ema empeso so no so etimi etumpon yeda sipa. Anyway, Lawyer Anthony Mie MP elect for Odotobri na atese ne edin common. Ma menkenka messages no kakra na fei yemra na yenkofa dwa so ensem. Ne se ne mo asem kakra eka especially about the New Patriotic Party ewo Asante Mantema atese omo introspection na omahwede a ede ikugu kase no ebaye. Good morning Kessben, good morning KOD. Please, your morning show lacks a female touch and leading to gender bias. Oh, sir, please bring the woman. Judith Abrepo, you Judith Yati. Before bedroom hona yahe ekwanya yedi ebefaso. Na se man obi anka se mo bi ammo anambwa over. Election na bi man yes antinya woto Judith omeba. Why omeba? Right. Commensa our pillar 2 Dome Kwabena constituency. Only Ghana that the poor are rejecting something free. Special greetings to Honorable Afenyo Marcus MP for Futu constituency, Comensa Pillar 2, and all the way Abam. The New Patriotic Party lost the election to NDC because of selfishness and greed. on the part of some of the leaders. Most of the parliamentary candidates lost because of arrogance and pride. The party sidelined the serial callers and dedicated party supporters. Most of the parliamentary candidates decided not to work with all the party structures because they felt they supported their opponent in the primaries. Now that the MPP is in opposition, the party needs to be reset. I rest my case. Yao Osankide Ewo Taifa Ena Oduwe and so Abrayan. Janet Janet okay, Mama Kinkai and Dawson. Ajoje wa Brema UG Security, good morning. We told Ghanaians to show the MPP and Bawumia the gates out because of the abysmal performance and super incompetence of their government. Thanks for you Ghanaians for voting out Dr. Bawumia. The 24 economy will deliver. Adam Bona Efijasi, Kyori Ghanaians were ready to help reset Ghana by stopping corruption and lies. John Mahama will surprise the people of Kumasi by completing Kumasi KJTF Phase 2 and fixing the bad roads in Ashanti region. James Crow from good morning, Cody. It is good to show humility because you are in to serve Ghanaians. John Mahama is the most humble man ever, and it is incompetent his appointees emulate him. Adam Bona, Cody Joma knows is to be someone who can crack the whip. You remember what he did to Abuga Pele and Vicky Harmer. Janet Anyasum, the free SHS will never go anywhere but have come to stay. That man Tepe was not part of the campaign. I forgive him. Thank you, John Mahama, for keeping the free SHS.
Onga campaign.
All right. We see there should be a national dialogue, national educational dialogue on the free SHS. It needs to be reviewed. I suggest parents should pay for their awards feeding fee from Sir Kabis New Edibiasi Zongo and Oduwe Abre. Musabato Kumase Aswase on also Edibi Abre Anope. I say it is disappointing to say the EC has not been truthful to themselves. In 2020 election, Jane Mensah stated categorically that after the collation, any aggrieved person should go to court. But 2024 election, aggrieved persons can demand to be for a recollation. What kind of double standard is this? It appears they are still struggling to accept the reality that the silent majority outweighs their parochial interests. It's high time they acknowledge the true voice of the people and act accordingly. Also, Edia Ode Abraham. Good morning, please. I want to ask President-elect Mahama that if he doesn't get the free SHS fund, what would he do with the free SHS from Prince? Okay, and the question Obusa, former president-elect. Lawrence Boache, Etafro Buche was in Yasorin Kwanta, Obeyinti Oil Filling Station. So the national leadership of the great New Patriotic Party must instruct their MPs to resist parliamentary sitting today, just as the NDC did prior to the elections. Mompegana ye. Anyway, also Edia Odi Ebai. Ebeko Jaso Abba. Na yaba behwe.
But before I say Ebeko Jaso, office of the president-elect and the statement be Abba.
Okay.
I'll say the office of the president-elect wishes to categorically state that the leaks circulating on social media purporting to be the appointment and renomination and nominations made by His Excellency John Mahama are false and unauthorized.
Okay.
We urge all to refrain from spreading unverified information and to rely on official communication from our office signed by Joyce Bawa Mutari, who is the special aide to the president. I'll say, and I'm so yes, Ministry of
I to force him more than Mono.
I'll say you do that. Or I'll put you, Pia. Who said now so I'm for that?
When once spread be. I also when once spread be.
Why you now so what time Nadia moving, what time Nadia moving, your mama and your appointment to be.
Wafa, Yabako Jasu, but before that, Matisse, the New Patriotic Party, Ashanti Regime T2, Etnasi, na Oma Dwin, Quiet Faswa, ye elections, Womudinchu, Mate, na me want some kakra ebisa, a rhetorical questions, meaning that me nyanu yebia, but mebusa. Say, ye elections, and I said during the campaigns, our Ashanti region, apart from Chemawun to me, apart from Raphael Safo Patrick, any the secretary of the party, regional executive ben and of our Tiomonka.
Now, Secretary Ben, okay.
The secretary no cry when.
Also, what's the Secretary?
Secretary no cry Antinenka.
What is regional secretary and cow baby?
Antinenka. Secretary ye a friend a lawyer Adumapia. Once in a while near Tinenka. Once in a while.
Regional secretary you better by the party stronghold.
Yes, once in a
while. Once in a while
near
Tinenka. Time some pan regional secretary.
Yes.
Let's say
now almost every day.
The entire executive of the party in Ashanti region, apart from the chairman,
and okay, Patrick,
he was doing it himself.
Yes.
That cohesion, that now see who say, we organize a Juma, we youth organize a Juma, we a secretary Juma. It was not existent.
It was nil.
What about some BP?
It was nil.
MPP regional executive.
Yes.
There was no unity. There was no unity.
And my party ni edincho said Tienimpo Ashanti region. The number of votes party ni cheni was nothing to write home about. And they share a home any aham. But every Juma wasn't party executive, especially those in Ashanti region, wasn't komo yeno omo anye. Mekai in 2020, it take just 2.5 regions. And a man like Kufado retaining his seat. What happened this time around? Are they fed up with a year and a man near Kosovo party anymore? And as someone who said, Nkuguana na bebanti yam fire wording and koshim. And I said the needed resources are now sent a party anymore. And was Central Region and armor
resources nearby.
Yo,
but there's a co organize the whole. There's a co youth organize the whole. There's the co-women organizer ho a Juma was say regional secretary in a year. It be another answer.
See, you say blame why?
Answer in there.
Omo blame why?
Omo ankasa.
President Kufuor Assemble. So obedi boy e party wa ban mu. Yes, and so obedi general secretary. Not your position.
They say the kind na abemu.
And na abemu no.
Ose no Mahama so ka Samoa. Kufuor ka in 2012 no. 2016 odi nkuguo no. E no hu se asem no.
E no prepa.
Di odi nkuguo wi a.
E na hu
se asem na dey.
They say omo kwatena se. Na se ye betware yasion. Se ye beka ye tekrema. Se de ensa be hye num ene yakaw. Ghana fo akwakyere omadwen. Ba bia madwuma bia wo senka mo ye bia manye bi. Ene de sansusun so boni e de abre party no. Because at the end of the can want some. A quine, a schools, a hospitals, a projects, a ding and anka MPP for intiming so and can want some. Say common economy no cry. Time near Kotuaba no cry na according to IMF report. And nay, Saska report na a picture. Enti dian and community so and can't Ghana for say. Nia ye na de ekonie semponie ma bi ekoya ato chema momfa ncheyen na ye ekoye ne mehu sa niema epeja na manfo ebe peja abobum epie na makoto aba ena no memenda mene Dr. Fokodi nkomo ha na oka eye Dr. Smasapon eye post no ho asem unso ma ne percentage se nipa be 81% epie koto aba MBB be win ye musa se nipa dodo se ne koto aba
manto
Amanto aba.
National ayini
61. Nti wo hwa Ashanti region na mini say ye behwe na yaka ho nsem. But that is what happened. Enei moto ho atwere mo se asumasi ene ekodi aba o se no wan ekodi president o se ho na ye den o ene abomu nyina. Kotena chiri se mfie na wo de wanye bia mfie 9. Na se no so antwen na ye a na
miracle Dennis miracle but I just say the Land Cruiser the man no
I return
to be return say Land Cruiser na nyo on the top fu egu
ai
they say no the akwesi no
ono betwi ni
car obe use no
obeto fuel obe license obe change oil say you the be call repairs
and then he will see economy
no na mu adene
he was very sincere on Saturday.
Yes.
Was economy no the cost of living dina man for to abetia no
nti no munim sa
go so koduru baby a man for original police station chrome ID card say
so no munim sa did they know
and was it didn't listen to
yes.
Ghanaians
and that is the problem they are facing businessmen be catch us Kumase anya kramenya businesses be maku be do nyina economy no ho asem. They talked about the economy. Okay, the mon counter and people are no economy no, economy no, economy no, economy no. When to me address economy ne kura nka ho hwe. MNA economy ne democratic opposition. Addition there. Omo go sua. Na omo sign bra. Na sebio omo sign ba. Minim say some nyansa there because 2008 similar thing happened. Then some people be nyansa there but they didn't learn anything from it. And omo san kwa ba 2024 assigned your opposition. MPA opposition 1992 no more opposition.
I can't say no nyama je ka ho.
Omo call contesting to make us some opposition.
And then je omo nyama be. But ye ka time
omo ba no
mo 2008.
Omo twice.
No masako omo be ko omo.
Omo ko ofa.
And then this is so akompie no. Omo ko 2000.
And of 2000.
And omo sako 2016.
Ti ya hwe mienu nyina no se ma ba be sua de o. Some people so call position almost so go sua de na omo de aba. Ye hwe de wa be si organ ma. Ye de the power belongs to us. Edu hon ma of America cho say ka be bosomi. De bia me sori anopa no ma hwem kokroboti.
Power to the people.
And ma say intact and truly da me koto aba no me duru hon ma me fa me card sa me to me jado me pass me ko du hon eni ho. O se ya be hwe odi na se da bi me sa ko fa card na ba. Me say me ni abre se me pese me to aba. And I did say
and I
go for buy and son of me sabe to aba no. So don't take Ghanaians for granted. Si aka say na wentia ya the 6 ebe dane on 9 when it you have at the pa ya dey kai dane say yanka 9 opwa
say Dennis Rakabani to accept say
economy
MPs no e ka bo mu ka kire president say onyi finance minister na abainenti no they should have listened to the people. It should tell you maybe at the end
anyway you be ko dwaso na yakofa eye dwaso ensem kakra e de aba na afi ya ba beto so ba me fan to dwase eye Kessben Outreach Foundation de bia afia no said ye no a ye call Mampom Babies Home na yekoya doye no afi we so emre no aso anopai me ka ho nsem me san asisu ebio se enei sa wode anya maya enhira no enyansan eguso a ye cheche fa wode ebra na beka ye ho na ye nyina ye nko na ye nkoye eye babies no adoye ye dika ka se enye Mampom Babies so be no na ye the face of aye donation na ye no ye number no 0245 7595 83 0245 759593 759593 odi wachede eba eska na odi afaso edi ebeba Kessben Outreach Foundation no say eba the right source ma sense number ne so bi 0245 759593 0245 759593 sanso enebia o wachede na emuedu edoso ebia wontimi emfa ma yeso o frena makrona yensa ebeka na yaba ne yaba be fama nyesa ye wo for chisi abo ewo ase honoma wo jeje sabia meka sei edini biaba mame mboso na enhye wonkran Mr and Mrs Fiano ewo aputoja wom de aba kama ekwa ase honoma egu ho ma Monica Methodist Church kwa ono so edene de aba Francis Osei Akoto ewo Agric kwada so ono so edene de aba Comfort Amwa ma osa ewo ahensan ono so edibi abrayen menkase we mu nkwa na de aba we ye de mesaka kakra mbobodin eye Selina eye ankoma ewo abura so ono so yensa kane de ma echampoma ewo kentinkrono nsenie wonso ma yensa kan de da sipa adepa sikapa ohema nana vida ene womma ewo edum womonso edi womo ede abam edna opon ampofo ewo Swami Post Office yensa aka ne de owusu kokko afei Juliana Tufo ewo edum ena afei Sabana edu ewo Krufrum omina yensa aka yede eba wonso ye twan wo de na mrepam eba yebebo usudin ewo ha na so hu se enso de ode baaye no sabio ye ni so na eye ye fe pa se ye come Mampom Babies Home woso ode odiem eba buaye ema enema enso ekoye ekofine enso ede ema eye Kessben ye kwa ne nyina kabom se nyina kabom na ya bo anan yete basket siemu na yakọ na afe ya nem koda no akotonsa ne didi etwetwamfo ne didi ho nkomo ahye won kran ene wo hwe won so no so ye ne mu nyina akabom na bibia enso akototi enso ede ntidisia menyu hu emfrim ye nyina yenko na yenkonkoboa enkoda no ka hunu se wodidi na majanka bi edia Yankopon ehira no hira mo se de ofade tudwa ene anopa no pipeline no ensuo no temu a foforo entimi emma emewurem na de temu no so sabi ebeyi hwa ehwa so abeyi ato agu enti bomoden na de aba betemu no yibima na mo a wuyi ma no na Yankopon so enanso a wo hira wo enti Mampong Babies Home eno adopted babies home ye wo other orphanages ebi won crying ebi ewo Kumase ne mmea hodo a yebekọ akoye sa adoye ni nyina ni ahwe Kessben Foundation Outreach Foundation no eguso a wamo so adwumadie no kama ye programs manager Samuel Edubuache ena eda no a omo ehwe nyankanko ye ne ma hodo bebre esan edeboa amanfo ahodo bebre ema ekoso nti yebekọ dwaso aba enche na afi yakọ akọhwe edwaso ensem kakra wo honom na afi yesan ema makwaba Kessben 93.3 na afi yemfa dwaso sem kakra emfa entoaso emfa emamo Sketch World Media Institute cn kanchese nei obese oye professional radio and TV presenter na within just 6 months unya the requisite knowledge and skill na utimi edibo adwuma and when in chirbe for ni chim ewo Sketch World Media Institute na yenhwe na enema entimi enkoso emam ye graphic designing ewo ho video editing, camera handling, TV and radio disc jockeying, afi TV and radio talk show host, afi TV and radio sports commentary and also na afi yabomode na yasan ahwe ama say Tree News and I say English news na peso ya na reporter na Sketch World Media Institute bra na fe be pick your form straight away ewo ha obehu ye we dum san ewo full intensive practical and TV and radio training ni na we dum tuition fee no de eda form boko your weekend classes ewo ho and a special discount emma the first 20 people are ombeba the here na de wom ne say ye train we no ye besan apɛ renowned radio station na afi wasan akɔ attachment and so pick your form no ewo front desk ewo Kessben FM Asida House and afre 0249 414039 and 0552 856469 Sketch World or say the professionals.
Na bra Kwabena ama me ne wanse nyina da no mpanimfo se yade ene ya na efri obi benya wa na efri yade na awurade adom ode hu tumi ene ho nsem nyina no akodan Dr. Time da so a woda medimafo herbal clinic ya no enti wo call Dr. Time da so na so no na eboa wo ama yade bia da hinta omojam widie ntin do mpem no watimi atuase ede amount medimafo ana obeboa wo yie pa Kumase ene nkran ena yibutu na Kumase ase no atoma gogo na ubehu ye medimafo se ya no ato ne nkrasa wo ba na watimi asiese wachi ade amount 0244774282 anasa 0500727515 medimafo herbal clinic Dr. Time da so ono na esemra ade ato yade ne so ama ne manyina akoye ade amount se de akwantuo no de kwa na mabrun ene nkroforo do no a eko na menkamfo Kessben travel and tour emfamao ese afona kwantu hu sensem bia emu nsem bisa ende opeso hu bia no a ya ka che na abeba na yetimi aboa wo se upetekiti ne hu nsem nyina no ebeboa wo na yedi mu afutuo ni mu akwankyere nyina na to na so ama na ema nyina atimi akoye ede amawo Asida House fie ha ye na obehu ye bia Kessben ye TV ne radio yi wo yi na obehu ye frɛ 0209 434999 0209 434999 oto yankrape mese wa kwantu hu nsem ahodo bia nkoba bia ama yankwaje wo sikani Brian aso na yamuwa wote menka na no pai asa wo from baby ya oya pa wahu ya na ananse achew na ho aye titiriti stroke yade no na ebo nka ye no anase bo so ho na wuti ya oya pa ofe o ma wonsa so wuntimi na ye sei se wanfo ani yanche new life homeopathic clinic na yantimi amwa amfa nduro ani mfidi ansi so a no se nyejo ya de stroke no beje wakadem na ye wukrumpo ni yebeso a yade akura mwawe ne se ne manwa ya tare e de amawo na yade se bebo wo me se fuani che new life homeopathic clinic ne yamwa e ma sa stroke yade ne ensi ano kwan kura emfa ema wo ye be ma wate menka wo se ho ye kra wo ntime ngo oba no so saa wunya nsia doctor ntia oba ho a ye de yankopon de ache ye tenete na ye de amawo diabetes e na ha wo e mojabro so na so bi wo me yam kuro bra na yamwa wo pa ba ma ne wuntimi enyina gina so a sanche ne anwade wuntimi nye ma no mo mpeu aha sima ba akopɛ na akɔ die ni bi enye ke wodi beka ho asɛm ade akyerɛ ma no bebu ani tie saa enti wodi wani kyerɛ new life homeopathic clinic ne aboa wo ama ne manyina akɔyie ade ama wo mfidi ahodo aba edi siw so ne ya hwehwɛ wo mu aho bi yade ne nyina hyɛ ebetu ase ade ama kumase atasama nso ene yewo ye ben mo taxi station no a ehwa ena be hu ye isa so ena dansoma runabout ye ne King Solomon ne ben ewo enkramanti mu 0244093593 0244093593 for doctor nchemu obo amedi ebro medie womo ede ebesomo se de MT and romanti woma network ni nyina so ayede me catch se network dodo no a ena eba ne nso MTN de wogina brane na yese de MTN kura so de abetum ni se omo hu se asese ni mo ya den to omo so mo ye no pick and pay later oba na oba fu a wo pe no say ye iPhone no say ye Samsung go say ye Android phone na wo pe so the phone bia wo pe bia no o re nsa be si so pe na wayi afei wo betwe kakra na abo ama ne ma nyina hyehye yi e de ama wo ntimi mfa sika bum enkontom so bra na omo ma wo ntwe kakra ne gi se ma wo mi se mobile phone bia wo beyi bia no ye ma wo data 2 gig wo be use ni sa bo simi nsia na umpewe na apede he bo wura mtie no office bia na so sempa kanika ho asem na mpanimfo mwo ema ne ma nyina enhyehye yi emfa ema wo sa so na Dwabinwura bank papa no ama ntem ne so sene de kanfo Dwabinwura bank na de ho boye ya ye bo ama ne ma nyina hye yi e de ama wo de skakra bia ye bia wo man ga ne mo no Kwabena bank ye na mpokra ye ema ne bro saa oba ya kachi a se de ye telese ne ye mpanimfo ye manim tie mo no obesere no Kwabena bank savings accounts current accounts odachi nti accounts shares ahodo nyina bibia wo pebia no afei money transfers ahodo nyina wo ye microfinance apese ye boa wa ne nyina no bo ho a ebetimi aboa sususu na apese wo ye ne nyina mse hwehwe ye ya tere kese no pa e wo Asante Dwaben aho enewo bibia ni ato yankra ewo 0271 409340 ana 0579792712 na ye branches ne doso ufiri Asante Dwaben se nu a jusu be hu ye bo nwiro be hu ya aboabo sa so ena pankro no wanwe roman hu be hu ye mazini road ye ho sipeti mpom ye ho fomesu aso ye na de seman Kwabena bank ewo ho nti ye kire kwan no enya yira kwan kura o he ya be hu ye ama ne ma nyina atimi akonkan e de amount na me ka kire wo se muani na ho latest phone phone ye bo nka ye se muani na ho maka kire wo se enei se wo pe ye ne ma ni bi ato a ye showroom na hodo no nko a na obenya bi ato a ye ni agent bia enka se osempa kani me latest phone phone ye adwuma enti me de bra wo pankro no me de bra wo atimatim me de bra wo mampon me de bra wo penti da bi ye ne obi anya adwuma ye ya so ye kese ya pa no kaase ene yebutu afi obore showroom sa hodo ni mo ye beboa ye ka kire wo se da ye bone ahodo amo soso enam nam reverend obi ho reverend na no me so da ye na nantwie pon me na nkwansere hini okum nantwie mfie aduonum nie ona ma nantwie mpamo ne da wo 20 cities 30 cities 50 cities akotore ye no wo se nantwie pamo da bi mattress ya wo da so ne sesesa no wo sesa no ne manyina be koyi ama wo behu so so da bia ma on so da ye bone bia latest foam mattress papa ma wo bia na da se oyi agent bore so hudunum na ye muwa multi si ye high pitches sika say ene kuta on ma bay na obato a ho so hwehwe ye okọ e branches ahodo nyina mu a na ni bonifo na tenase se mattress yi na me pɛ bi se car we na me pɛ fridge we na me pɛ sound system we na me pɛ fei na mpanifo no yɛhyehyɛ no a na yaboa wo ama wo so onsa aka bi wei ha wo yɛdini so yɛ aban adwuma so ɔnyɛ aban adwuma utimi eba ma yɛboa saa so na wo so no wo sika ne fa control akra dia na wato adi hwehwɛ yɛ ne yɛm wow ɛma ne nyina ɛnkɔkan ɛmfa ɛma wo na me ka kyerɛ wo sɛ junior science and maths quiz no ɛne hyɛase free September no a kofa adusuafo no finfin mante mu ɛne atoyɛ mante mu Western and Central region. Na Kessben television so enkuto na be ho no. Ye yibiem ama wa ho. Say be a course no anya bre no wan hwebi. He say STEM education ya ban di ba yi. O hwe ye mofro ne pa se de o madwini sitie no mo bom ho odin pa nwumasua mu a. O hwe Kessben TV a be hu say ye mofra no omo wodate pa. Enti junior science maths we nya bi ahwe Kessben TV. Na yemfa playback no emfa emawo. Na me ka ubiem say multi sankofa yenti nese kamera to aso edema wo me sebra na ye ma obosia emfi aduenu num aduenu nsia aduenu nso ye ba ye ya hote pa oni ye ni dwa e ma ho nkire obosia bia wo pa bia na ye de ma wo se wo ye dwadi ni na so nye dwadi ni no ye sebra na ye mfa obosia no entata bore branches ahudu nyina mu ya na wa hye number yin so no wafre 0244 176 901 0244 176 901 hwehwemoti na bosia bi apebia no yemfama bra Kwabena nesi akodwa so no
medase pa brena so ya be sorry na afei aye sports jumedi no aba abetoa so brena so over brena so
anti yeko ene edwada
anti
but ene so say oh your kind no parliament
na se anti ye hwedi besi
be free out to bia
ochina ku anakora de se nwumre ko ne de to so ochana pa ba betena se na hwe 22 government businesses